This is TOS Television, your digital-first Pan-African news network. I am Abigail Okwande, and this is Africa Now. Just over 100 million doses of COVID vaccines will be delivered to African countries, less than what they were to get through the COVAX vaccine by the end of the year, the World Health Organization said. Bilateral deals that manufacturing companies have with rich countries, as well as delays in regulatory approvals, are partly to blame for the reduced targets, the UN Global Sharing Scheme said. COVAX, which African countries are largely dependent on for vaccines, was to give Africa 500 million doses by December. So far, COVAX has been able to deliver more than 5 million doses, according to the WHO. Rich nations will do better to send vaccines to Africa to help fight the global COVID-19 pandemic rather than hoarding them for third-dose booster shots that scientific evidence does not back, the Africa's Union's top official said on Thursday. Wealthy countries such as Germany, France, and Israel are planning to administer third shots over concerns that immunity from the standard two-shots regimen is waning. African Centers for Disease Control and Prevention's Director John Ikegansong told a news conference he was baffled by some rich countries who were disregarding the World Health Organization's advice to hold off from booster shots until more people were fully vaccinated worldwide. And away from COVID-19 updates to politics, the federal government of Ethiopia said rival forces from the war-hit Tigray region have been beaten in neighboring Afar region and had withdrawn. The Tigrayan forces denied the allegations and said they had simply redeployed troops to next-door Amhara region for an offensive there. Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed's spokeswoman told a news conference in Addis Ababa that the Tigrayan forces had been routed in the Afar region by the military and the region's militia forces, which she said had closely collaborated and inflicted heavy losses on the Tigrayan forces. The Central Bank of Guinea and other banks have been ordered by the military junta, which seized power over the weekend, to freeze all government accounts. On Sunday, a group of special forces soldiers led by Colonel Mamadi Doumbouya said they ousted President Alpha Condé, citing concerns of poverty and endemic corruption. The banking freeze was aimed at securing state assets, a junta spokesperson announced on national broadcaster. United Nations Secretary General Antonio Guterres on Thursday called for an end to attacks on schools on the occasion of the International Day to Protect Education from Attack that is marked on September 9th annually. Between 2015 and 2020, the Global Coalition to Protect Education from Attack collected more than 13,000 reports of strikes on the military use of educational facilities worldwide. These are not numbers on a page. These are thousands of individuals' lives and individual futures, and the loss is incalculable, he said. He urged UN members to go beyond their commitments under the international law and put in place national policies and laws which protect schools and learners and hold perpetrators accountable. This is your digital-first Pan-African news network, TOS Television. You are watching Africa Now. We move to business after the break. Do stay tuned.
There are certain moments in the day when I need my me time to just unwind and indulge.
What is this?
The Cadbury goodness is in every pack of Cadbury 3-in-1 hot chocolate, making you feel cheerful and pleasant.
Now available in 30 grams and 450 grams.
Welcome back. In business, the rioting that took place in some parts of South Africa in July over former President Jacob Zuma's imprisonment caused damage worth $1.7 billion, according to the state insurance company handling the claims. More than 300 people died and more than 200 shopping centers were looted in the KwaZulu-Natal and Gauteng provinces when rioters ransacked shops. Sasria, South Africa's government insurance company, is now seeking funds from President Cyril Ramaphosa's government to cover all the claims from businesses and individuals who suffered damages during the riots. Tanzania on Thursday ratified the agreement establishing African Continental Free Trade Area, effectively joining a pact connecting countries with a total gross domestic product of $3.4 trillion. Minister of Industry and Trade Kitila Mkombo made the announcement via Twitter, noting the country has joined the market of 1.2 billion customers. Tanzania had not formally joined, although former President John Magufuli signed on the agreement in 2019. And away from business to politics, Tunisian President Kais Saied plans to suspend the constitution and may amend the political system via a referendum, one of his advisors said on Thursday. The advisor added that this was the president's plan, which was at the final stage and was expected to be formally unveiled soon, but he did not expand on what changes Saied was contemplating. It is the first clear indication of his plans after moves his critics have called a coup. Saied on July 25th seized governing powers, dismissed the Prime Minister and suspended Parliament. Libya's Eastern-based parliament speaker on Thursday signed a law allowing a presidential election to take place in December, though another body of state rejected the move, saying the legislation was flawed. The High State Council, a body empowered by a political agreement in 2015, said Saleh had unilaterally pushed the law through using powers he did not possess in order to obstruct the upcoming elections by deliberately issuing a flawed law. The presidential and parliamentary elections were mandated through a UN-backed political forum last year, in a process that also led to the installation of a unity government in March. Secret agents will be deployed in various points of duties to monitor police officers engaging in corrupt activities, the country's newly appointed police chief said on Thursday. Lemi Kajoba cautioned Zambian police officers against engaging in acts of corruption and cited the traffic section, security checkpoint and inquiries office as some of the places within the police with high rates of corruption. And that is Africa Now. For more updates, do visit our website at www.costvnetwork.com. Follow us and like our social media handles on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And remember to subscribe on YouTube. To stay with us and enjoy more programs on TOS Television Network. I am Abigail Okwade. Thanks for watching.